Alright, what's up, y'all? Spencer. For those of y'all that don't know, I'm going to show y'all how to make your crappie jigs a little weedless, so that way you're able to pop those bobbers right up over top of brush and roll it right over top of the brush and still be weedless. No, it's gonna have a hard time focusing on that. Basically, I'm taking that straight to where it's gonna hold your crappie jig and make it weedless. What you do is you come in from the bottom, pop it right out, bring it all the way to the top, roll it around, push it up a little bit, stick it in, and what you want to do is you want to push it all the way to where you can feel the point on your thumb, and then back it back in, and then that's going to make this weedless, and it's going to sit, it's going to roll right over just like that. And when that crappie hits it, he's going to bite on it, and that hook's going to set into him. You could also use it without a bobber. Throw it right down into the brush and let it go down in the brush. Just sit there, that tail will wiggle, and you'll get a lot more crappies that way. Here's Bobby Garland style. These are Bass Assassins, Shad Assassins. I love these on Lake Norman. I like the purple with silver and black flake, or silver flake, and then the monkey milk. And basically what you're going to do with this one, again, you're going to go in almost to the barb, not as much. Come all the way down, and if you like your tail down or your tail up presentation, same way. It's either going to be like that, or if you get a couple hits and you knock it out that way and it starts to tear, you can rotate it, come in on this side, and pop it in. Okay, just like that. Now I wouldn't use this bobber with this, and these are 1/16 ounce, and what I'm doing is I'm cutting off the shank, and I'll show you that in here in a second. But anyway, and then some of my favorite jigs, Charlie's Custom Magic Jigs. These things slay on our North Carolina lakes. Alright, so you pop it in. This is a split tail version. Put it right in the back. And there she is. And you put that joker behind a weighted bobber and you pop it. That joker will jump up and down. Look at that tail. Look at that. So, let me show you how to do this. Alright, so first, you're going to need 3 things. Some needle nose, got the little wire cutter, regular pliers, or another set of needle nose, and some scissors, shears. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that, and I'm going to come in this way, and I'm going to cut right at the collar. Just real easy. As soon as you start to touch metal, you want to stop and just use your needle noses, twist it to where it's broken free. Take your shears. You got a little box for this lead to go into, and you very easily just trim off that lead without cutting into your hook shank. Just be very careful about that. That lead is real soft, so peel off this piece of lead, peel off that one, then you have your exposed hook shank. And see, I'll rub it, make sure that I haven't damaged the hook shank at all. Next thing what you want to do, you want to take your needle nose, And you want to leave just a little gap in between the head and where your needle nose are. Bend it straight up to about right about there, to where you have that nice little bend. See that? It's not focusing that good, but y'all will get the gist. Then you very carefully, and do it very slow, because if you do it very fast you could break the hook shank, which I've learned by application. I've broken a couple, got pissed. I hate losing my jigs. Get a good set of needle nose and have a pretty good bite on them. You see that? And make sure that your head is straight on there. And basically you have that little bend, which I can afford to. Oops. My wife get pissed if I break this table. Bend it up just a little bit more. A little bit more of an angle on it. Take that head very easily. Just bend it down a little bit. There we go. And that's basically how you do it. Get that little bend on there. Let's see if I can put this paper up and show you guys. See that? It's got that bend, it's got that little neck that's going to sit there and hold it. And what you could do is you can, once you're putting your jig on here, carry a little bit of the gel super glue with you. Pop it in, put a little bit of gel super glue on that tip, place it up, let it dry. Put your little crappie nibble on here. I always use crappie nibbles. I love them. You don't need them, you'll catch them with these jigs, but I just think it gives it that little bit of extra time that fish is going to hold on to it and let you set the hook, just in case you have any slack in your line or anything. But that's basically what I do with my jigs to try to rig them. Another tip, you see how that barb is straight, or that hook shank is straight in line? You'll get a lot more hookups with a crappie if you bend it out just a tad bit to where it's sticking a little more up. And when you're pulling out, it'll get a lot more hook sets. But that's my trip. That's my ticket. That's my little tips. Tongue tied and everything. It's raining outside. Can't go fishing, so getting ready to go tie some flies.